Well, you got two people watching your stream now.
Who, me and you?
Pretty much. Uh, I was trying to sound like you had a chance, but
Let's see what looks fun. Some sort of computerish thing.
did you just say you need a computerish thing?
Uh huh.
Is that the best computer terms that, or computer technology terms that you have?
Yes, computerish.
You are a game developer. I expected better than computerish.
It got the point across. You understood what I was saying, so that's all that matters.
Well,
Computerish.
that part I can't argue with.
They've got some cool sci-fi stuff. These cool little screens and meters and it's kind of cool.
And then, of course, now my DM starts to explode. Okay, never mind. It was one DM. I thought there's going to be one followed up by many.
Oh, spoke too soon.
Yep.
Okay, this is kind of cool.
I mean, there was one time I was trying to get in some recording, and my DMs just start going off, and I end the recording, and I look at my DMs, and I have 20 DMs.
This
Like,
thing looks like it's
dang.
at an angle, but it's not. It's overlapping. Yes. Actually, let's flip flop these. This here, there. It's like a smaller piece of equipment anyway. Okay, I like that. I don't know why it makes a door opening sound when I start. But whatever.
I mean, don't you want the door to open?
There's no there's no wooden like house doors.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know.
Oh, so
It's
there's not even a door that opens with that sound, yet it's
right.
making that sound.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes when you start the game, it makes a random sound from something in the scene, like a gate
Yep.
closing or something or whatever. In my dungeon case, in this case, I hear like a doorknob opening. I'm like, wait, there's no doorknobs. It's all spaceship things. Doorknob sounds. Okay, weird.
Well, apparently your game doesn't quite realize that's a sci-fi game yet.
Right. Okay. Swivel. remember the key shortcut for orbiting?
No,
Control?
I don't.
Is it Alt? It's a thing. I swear.
I'm not saying that I doubt that it's a thing. I'm just saying I don't know how to do it.
I had to take that call. It was somebody telling me that they just got a notification that I was live streaming.
Ah.
I was like, yes, I am right now.
Oh
You'll have
my
to excuse
gosh.
me, please. That's because I am streaming. Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't just throw those notifications out willy-nilly. If it says you're streaming, you're streaming.
Thanks for watching and letting me know.
I mean, I guess they could be the person who's yelling at you saying, dude, your mic isn't turned on.
Yeah, I had some crazy feedback thing going on in one of my events. It was horrible.
Feedback issues are never good.
No, but I did a full test beforehand, and that shouldn't have happened at all. And then out of nowhere, it was coming in like in the middle of the project. And I don't have a producer to like go fix that thing, so I had to like do it in between. Man, it was harrowing.
I can imagine.
Alrighty. Looks like, according to me, the avionics bay is 3x2. Alright.
According to you, the avionics bay is 3x2.
Yep.
Is there anyone else saying how big it's supposed to be?
Yes, my deck plans are based on canon deck plans from the game system.
Ah. So then, yes, there technically is someone else saying how big it's supposed to be.
Yeah, there's also rules like different like engines or proportion of your ship size. Excuse me, proportion of your ship size, and like you have to have, like you have to carry so much fuel to be able to jump so far or be able to last so long before you refuel and stuff like that. So there's actually ship construction rules that define like how big everything's supposed to be.
Alrighty. Well, I guess those could be important.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it's got to fit into a space this big-ish.
So you're going to set that ship up so that way it can actually fly around, and if you don't have enough gas, it throws you into the wrong place entirely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my plan.
Perfect.
Eventually, I have actually a bunch of utility programs for like determining how long it takes to fly certain distances, like from Earth to Mars or Earth to Jupiter or Earth to the Sun, for instance, or to the Moon. And so it's got some presets like that, but you can type in your own and how fast your engines are in your ship, and it'll tell you how long it'll take to get there or how far you can travel in that in that time going that speed. And I was going to link those up to the actual like navigation computers in the cockpit. Set destinations. Maybe you can buy cargo and haul it to someplace and try to sell it.
So why didn't you put this into one of those jams and see if you could actually win a jam with this? Because it sounds pretty complex.
Maybe down the line, but I just started working on it the day before yesterday.
Ah. Well, that would be why. There's no jams or anything right now.
Yeah, and also I'm just a baby creator, so shouldn't really be in any jams at the moment.
I mean, you can kind of just do whatever you want.
Yeah, you can.
No one's stopping you.
No one's stopping me, but I don't know enough of core yet to be entering any jam. I entered the loot MMO. That was a headache.
The loot MMO framework was a headache.
Yeah, I couldn't get it to work.
There were a lot of people that couldn't, because I know Standard Combo was having to literally help people understand how the framework worked.
Yeah, I understood how it worked. I just couldn't get it to work. There was a bug where if you went to the white box world, it had it wanted you to have a spawn point of a certain name, but there was already a spawn point of a certain name in there. So I got hung up on that, and I could never get it to work. It kept crashing. Turns out it wanted me to make another spawn point with that name. So I didn't know that. So what I ended up doing is taking my dungeon crawl and like physically putting it under the spawn. I didn't touch anything in the white box world. And then I imported my dungeon, and then I like slid my dungeon underneath their existing spawn point. And I was like, okay, I didn't touch anything of theirs. I just inserted mine underneath, and then I submitted it because I couldn't.
That's literally the simplest thing you could do.
Yeah.
You could just be like, okay, I'm just going to slip this underneath.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and then it worked, so it was pretty cool. But yeah, there was.
I guess as long as it works.
Yeah, it works. It worked great. But there's a lot of way more experienced people in the game jam.
Oh yeah, because it was for an absolute ton of money.
It was for 5. I think think it was 5,000. The mecha one is 50,000. I think it was
We'll have
seven.
$50,000 prize pool.
Right. The other one
I
was
think the highest you could win
7,000.
was 10 grand.
Still, that's pretty good.
Yep. Now my question was Core paying out that, or was it the Mechaverse people in standard combo for those?
I think they got it. I think they got prize sponsors from Mechaverse.
So part of the money did come from Mechaverse. All right.
I would imagine so. That's normally how that kind of goes. Is when you want to give out prizes, you solicit them from the people who are participating in the event. Usually, it's promotional stuff, so it's all write-offs. But that's what I do for my May Day event. As I interview a bunch of publishers, and they give away their copies of their games and stuff after the interview. So we have prizes going all day, and then actually on this particular thing we have 2 prizes. Like, people give double prizes, and so we give out a prize during or after the interview, and then at the end of the event somebody gets one of every prize that was given away that day in a ginormous prize bundle.
Oh dang!
Yeah.
Whoever gets that's got to be lucky.
Yeah. Yeah. It's last year was worth $150 or something worth of prizes, maybe more. Big pile of stuff.
Well, maybe if one of these days I ever become a video game publisher, maybe I'll try and help you with that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We're assuming that I can actually make something halfway competent.
Okay, I think that's probably good for the avionics. Still have a lot of room in there. Maybe I'll just make the room smaller. Oh, I need a computer core in here too. I need something that's a quote computer core. Someplace for Sector to live.
Hey, you gotta build him his nice new house.
Yes, his spacious computer memory thing.
Memory bank.
Yes.
Server.
Zone server. Oops.
There we go. That's what we all need just to put all of our brains in as a server.
There's a place for your brain right here in this jar.
That would not surprise me.
Have you ever read the story of Whisperer in Darkness or heard of it?
No, I have not.
That's from H.P. Lovecraft, and basically the aliens have way better advanced like medical tech than we have, and they can take you into space with them. They can fly in space, but the way they travel is they actually take your brain out and they put it in a jar, a canister, with some like sensory units attached to it, and then that is what travels around to space. So you don't need a spaceship. You just put your brain in a jar and send that around. It's horrifying.
Sounds kind of interesting. Yeah, kind of horrifying.
Yeah, I have a game I was working on with an RPG Maker, but I might convert it to Core. I have a lot done on it already as far as planning and stuff and adventures. And I actually had a working prototype on RPG Maker.
Nice.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about it might be cooler to do in this. I don't know. If I do it in RPG Maker, I can sell it on Steam. So I don't know. This is pretty fun though.
Yeah, I know once Game Guru Max becomes public in version 1, they'll be able to sell the games from there onto Steam as well.
Cool.
That's why I'm usually putting so much time into Rise of the Second Aztec.
Hmm.
And I'm interested in all those small details. Like one that nearly slipped by me was the fact that the pipes that I was using for the harbor didn't even have collision turned on, which would have been a major problem.
Everything keeps sinking into the harbor.
Well, yeah, that
Looks like
either
I'm
that or players just run up and go right through a pole that's supposed to stop them.
right. Looks like I'm gonna have to extend the bridge a little bit so I can make a hatch for the avionics. Some people didn't like the captain's ready room because it takes up
Why not?
too much. It takes up too much room on the in the cockpit. But I don't care because I'm not trying to be exact, so I'm just gonna expand the cockpit by one tile. Well, that's the plan anyway.
Well, it's a good plan.
Yes, it is a good plan.
Well, or I should say, it's a good plan until someone starts whining about it.
Hopefully, we won't get any whiners. People are, yeah, they're sticklers though.
Yes, they are.
Technically, in the original plans from 1977, it includes another Crawlspace over here. Okay, well, I'm not doing that. This is mine design. Your
Well, at least they're only going
specifications
back to
are
1977.
right.
They could go all the way back to 1957.
Yeah, there we go. That looks better anyway. I like a bigger bridge.
Big bridges and big guns, that's what every ship needs.
Yes.
I would say the big guns being the most important part.
Man, I can't believe how fast you can prototype in here. I mean, I just putting these models together is so fast. I can't believe people gripe about having to build models. It's so fast and easy. What's to complain about?
Oh, building models inside a core?
Yeah.
Yeah. The only times that I'll really gripe about it is building NPC models.
Okay, I could see that, but you know, with the costumes and stuff, and you know, you could just overlay and hide pieces, so you could make some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, like I generally won't complain very much. It's only when you start touching NPCs that I'll complain. Yeah, I mean, costumes can go well, or it can be a pain in the neck. It depends on what you're trying to build and make it do.
That's true.
Like I just about had a migraine the one time because I was trying to get a costume to transform from the one costume into a different costume that had completely separate abilities.
Mm-hmm.
That was a pain. Maybe I was trying to do it, or maybe I was making it too hard. I don't know, but I know it was an absolute pain in the neck.
Huh. I haven't really tried too much with that system yet, so I'm using it for my monsters in Dungeon Crawl, but I haven't had any troubles with it yet.
Well, hopefully it stays that way.
Hopefully it stays that way. Hopefully I'm lucky. Is there a way to select two objects and center them against each other? Or you just gotta eyeball it, I guess.
I don't remember off the top of my head. I feel like there's some sort of grid system that you can use.
There is a grid system, but it's hard to. It'd be cool if you could select edges and align one thing to another. In Blender, you can make you can make faces kind of magnetically stick together.
I was gonna say hit R and then hit R again, and you should be able to like change it on the X, Y, and Z axes separately.
Oh yeah, no, that's not what I mean. I mean like if you have two objects and you want to center one against the other or align the one edge. What I've been doing is just bringing in like a blank just a plain geometry block and then using that as a straight edge.
All right.
Like a ruler, you know. That's how I got all my doors lined up properly and stuff because there were some were in too far and out too far because I did snap them, but they were snapping them on 5 was too much. I had to snap them on 1 and then some were not aligned properly. All right, computer core. Looks like something good in computer-y. Do you like computer-y better than computer-ish?
Not particularly. I mean, I guess it's a little better. But there's still more advanced terms than computer-y or computer-ish.
Not that I've come up with.
Technological.
Hey, I see my Orwellian horseman of the apocalypse. Hello, old friend. Long time no see. Orwellian horseman of the apocalypse is in the chat right now. It's an old friend.
Ah.
Actually, one of my first friends that I met when I moved to New Mexico, and I moved here when I was 11, but I moved to Santa Fe when I was 14, and that's when I met Orwellian horseman. We've been friends ever since.
It's impressive.
Yes.
A lot of people don't keep their friends that long, which is sad.
Yes. I don't know. Does that look like a weird droid or something?
Let me take a look. There is a slight delay, so...
Oh yeah, I guess I could be streaming it in the Discord chat.
Yep. Does that look like a weird droid? Kind of.
Well, Sector is kind of a bad droid.
Oh, so now you're making Sector?
Yeah, making making Sector's house. Maybe I should make this red. I wish he was here, heckling me and telling me how to build his house.
Oh. Maybe soon he will be. Never know.
Hey, Orwellian. Thanks for dropping in and keeping us company. Might need a failsafe in case Sector gets out of control.
Well, if he's a little robot, an electrical zap ought to do it.
Put I put like a emergency stop. Oh no, that's like an intercom or something. No. It's whatever I
Or
imagine
the
it
big
is.
red button. I'd say, or maybe a big red button that says press only if... I just blanked. Not Hector. Crud.
Sector.
No, it is
Sector.
Sector. There we go. Push only if Sector breaks out of containment.
Let's see, y'all. Maybe this. Hey, that little droid stole my wallet.
Well, sounds like Sector. I feel like that's a legitimate problem, though, with droids, is that they could be used to steal information.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess technically internet bots could just swipe information off the internet without you even knowing it.
Yeah, it's a running joke in our house about droids that are mischievous or programmed for evil.
Because of Sector.
Oh no, not because of Sector, just because we like to watch Star Wars and make fun of stuff. Do you ever watch Mystery Science Theater?
No, I don't. I really don't watch much TV.
They play horrible movies from the 50s and the 40s, and then they heckle them while they're running.
Oh,
It's pretty funny, actually. The premise is that the host is actually trapped on this satellite, and he's all alone, and he ends up taking some of the entertainment equipment and repurposing it into robots to keep him company. But because he did that, now the entertainment system only runs horrible movies. And so and so him and the robots watch the movies and make jokes about them, like, as you know, that's the show. So it's pretty funny.
well, I guess he found a way to keep himself entertained.
Yes. He made himself some robot friends.
I mean, to be fair, I would probably do something like that in his position.
Yeah. Okay, I like this. I think this came out okay. Yes. Bender. Good old Bender.
Is Bender the robot that you have in charge of Sector?
No, that's the one from Futurama.
Oh.
He says, "Bite my shiny metal ass." That's his insult.
I'm gonna steal that one and use it on some people. I want to see if they actually catch the reference.
They might.
Depends on how old they are.
They're actually coming out with, yeah, but they're I just heard that so the Futurama got canceled originally, but then it got brought back to TV, and then they made a few more seasons, and then when that ran out, it actually got renewed again recently, so we'll be having some more episodes, which is funny, which is good because it's a really funny show.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Knight Rider?
Yeah.
Okay. So have you ever, with a group of about 11 and 12-year-olds, referenced Kit?
Most people wouldn't know who I was talking about. We make jokes about it. We make fussy car jokes. Michael, you're not really going to wear that, are you? Michael, you're dripping, you're dripping sugar on my car, my upholstery or whatever.
Yep. I thought he was dripping coffee.
Yeah, I was trying to think of something funny, like, jelly from a jelly donut or something, or like.
No, but I do remember, I think in one of the episodes, he actually does spill coffee on Kit.
Oh, does he?
Yep. But yeah, anyway, some comment was made about technology in the future, and so I made a comment about, well, we'll probably eventually have Kit telling us what to do, and every kid in the room looked at me like I'd lost my mind.
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, they were like, what's a Kit? And all the adults were just like, oh, never mind. Because I was sitting there like, do I explain it or not?
Well, you could know about it just from being familiar with pop culture. I mean, it's a thing.
Well, true.
Like, I know who Three Stooges are, even though I never saw them firsthand, and, um, Abbott and Costello, because I live in the world.
Okay, that Abbott and Costello, because you live in the world comment is a little bit insulting because I don't even know who the heck he is. Apparently, I don't live in the world. I live on a different
You're not
planet.
you're not paying attention.
Okay, that's probably true. There's some truth behind that.
Abbott and Costello are a comedy team from the 40s. And
Yeah, we could
actually, maybe even from vaudeville days.
Okay. Yeah, I don't keep up with a whole lot of comedians or anything like that.
Yeah, it's just more Americana and pop culture type stuff.
Yeah. Well, he could probably list 10 American actors and actresses that are around right now, and I probably wouldn't know who any of them are.
Let's see.
You know who you should have on the stream right now?
Who?
Wambros. Because he never shuts up. If you told him that you wanted him to talk for the next 2 hours straight about miscellaneous stuff in core, he could probably do so, and he would probably thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, he likes to talk about core.
That, or he just likes to talk in general.
Well, he's gonna find out that you think that when he watches this stream.
He already knows I think that.
He already knows that you think that.
Yep, because there was, back when Grizzly was around, there was some comment made about that, and Grizzly and I both said that Ambrose should run his own Twitch stream. Just because he can talk constantly.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed actually, because all the people that I think he's German. Everybody I've ever met from Germany speaks English really, really well.
I've noticed that just most people from Europe speak English fairly well until you start getting into like Czechoslovakia and Ukraine and those areas.
There was a guy from Armenia, and they speak Armenian, which isn't close to any other language. It's its own language branch, and he had no accent. I was surprised that he wasn't American. He had like a neutral accent.
Dang.
Yeah, he's
Now that's impressive.
X5 if you see him around on Core. I was gonna go, hey kid, because he's a teenager or whatever. How do you speak such good English?
Yeah, especially considering he wasn't born in the United States.
Yeah, he might be like a kid of somebody who works at the embassy or of an American or whatever, but I was amazed. much skills. Alright, so let's turn off the deck. That's a lot of wasted space down in there, huh?
Time to fill up some of that space.
Computer garnish.
Decoration of Sector's home. I mean, every house needs some internal decorations, right?
Mm-hmm. Guess I could put the hatch. Where could I put the hatch? I guess I could put it here. I don't want it too close to the front because there's going to be control panel desk things here and chairs. Could take this piece off the side and move it on the edge and like expand this and put the hatch like over here. It's kind of obscured.
I mean, I guess just make it how you want.
Yeah, I want it to be plausible though. You don't want like a big hole in the middle of the, in the middle of the cabin. People need to go downstairs to service that.
Right.
I could offset it. I could put it over here. I'm just thinking out loud at the moment.
I mean, isn't that what all great developers and creators do, is just talk to themselves and think out loud?
I guess so. Ask Wham.
Well, maybe if I do this, well, maybe, I don't know. Well, how about this? How about this? How about this? No. Actually, how about this? Great guy. Gotta love him, but he's still a chatterbox.
Alrighty. Yeah, normally I run instructional videos, so I'm kind of just feeling weird about just doing this, but it's working. This doesn't have to be centered either, I guess. Should leave it where it is. Oh, I left a gun lying around like an idiot inside my spaceship. Not in real life.
I mean, if you did that in real life, I'd be a little bit concerned.
No, I
Here, let's
accidentally
display it.
put it in the. I was putting up pistols against the wall to see like how an armory might look if I made like a rack for rifles or something, and I ended up just leaving the Sci-Fi pistol behind, and then I posted the link and invited Traveler people to come. Oh, I better save to come and check out the ship. And so yesterday I was kind of doing like a meet and greet thing. I was hanging out on the upper deck by the airlock and greeting people as they came in. And so one of my Patreon people actually came in first, and we started looking around the ship, and then she went into the ship's locker and pulled out the gun. I was like, oh no, intruder, hijacker. So I closed the door. And then she's like shooting in the closet. It's funny. Like a, hijacker, better close the door. Like, that's going to stop him.
Yeah.
I will have these all set so they could be locked and stuff, so that'll be cool.
Yes, I was going to say, it's funny mistakes that make game development so entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
It's better than my mistake I made in Game Guru Max, where I accidentally had a bunch of Aztecs walking around, and all of them were holding magnums.
Whoops.
Yep. So I posted that in the Dark Winter Studios Discord server, and I was like, game development error 101. The Aztecs start shooting at you. Now I just gotta remember for the next time that I have to use one of those characters I made with the guns. So that way, if I use them for like a tutorial or something, you don't have the tutorial person randomly whip out a pistol and start shooting at you.
Right.
Here, go to this person and learn about shopping. They just plug gun and shoot the person that they're supposed to teach.
Deliver
That
the
poor player.
basket to Grandma.
Oh.
I tried to bring her the picnic and she started shooting at me. Alright, maybe now we should work on the lights. Or, I don't know. No, let's stay on task. Stay on task, Cyborg.
That's possible.
It's possible. Done it before. It's so easy to work in Core. It's unbelievably easy. Orwellian, are you still with us? Maybe you have an opinion of where this should go.
I don't know how many people are watching the thing. We have 5 people watching. Wow.
Hello, 5 people. Welcome, bienvenidos. Bienvenidos a todos. That means welcome, everyone. Okay, viewers, where are we putting the hatch to the Avionics? Cast your vote now. Let us know in the chat. The Avionics doesn't have to be that deep. I mean, I could make it.
I was gonna say, can't you like create a poll inside of YouTube?
Maybe a sophisticated YouTube channel like yours can. I can barely get chats to go.
Oh.
Maybe someday when I have 2,000 viewers.
No, like for me, the ability to create polls and stuff came at 500.
Oh, well, I'm short.
But I'm trying to think, what are the requirements for polls inside of a chat?
You can make a smiley face if you agree, and a frowny face if you disagree.
No, like there's a legit way to do it. I'm trying to remember how to do it off the top of my head. While I'm busy shooting at people inside of CSGO.
Uh-huh. By the way, folks, I'm here with my friend, Extreme Strategy. He runs a
hello, guys.
Awesome channel. Go check it out. He's a fellow core enthusiast and creator. He's hanging out with me today over at our Discord channel. And you guys are all welcome to come and hang out with us. I think the Discord link is in the video description.
Please tell me you did not forget to put it in the description.
Nope, I did it right.
Yay! That would have been hilarious.
Yeah, it was 90% careful.
90%. Only 90%. Mm-hmm.
That's right in the walkway.
Yeah, just
Dare I make the...
make sure that people fall over it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we could, or you could do, is set up a trip trigger inside of theirs, and then if anyone trips on it, they face plant.
Now I don't have to make everything symmetrical since there's all this dead space. I can move this thing around. This part should probably stay centered, but the rest of the room can shift. I could probably make the cockpit 1 square. I already extended it 1 square, but I could probably extend it 1 more square. But if I do that, I still don't know where I'll place this. I don't really want it in the walkway. I think in Traveler Canon there's a panel, there's like a forward panel, like here under the window or something, or that you pull off and you can go down. About that. That's an option though, I guess.
Well, I guess try and see if it works.
I have to make a much smaller. Let's see how big this is actually. Hi Freckles, thanks for warning me about Brandy coming
Who's Randy?
home. Brandy, that's my wife.
Oh, Brandy. Well, at least the dog's telling you.
Yeah, but they were like psycho.
Hey, I can't hear them. I don't think anyone on the stream can.
Let's make a sideways panel anyway. Let's make this a wall hatch. Oops. What was it before? 0.8. Let's make it 0.4. Make it 0.5. Let's see if we can crawl through this. I don't think so. Well, maybe. No. Too
just barely. We'll get unstuck.
I shouldn't add that extra pancake. Alright, let's see. I shouldn't have eaten that extra protein paste for breakfast.
Yeah, because that's probably what they have in outer space is protein paste.
Exactly. Alright, this works. And then we could go through this and then drop down a shaft into the, Alright, so that could be a thing. Now we're up to 8 watchers. Hello, watchers.
You're doing quite well.
Silent stalkers.
Well, I'd rather have them be silent than come in here and start trolling us.
Yeah, that's true. Well, either way, even if I make it a vertical hatch, I still need a square space for you to fall down into the avionics area with. Grab another hatch copy. Okay, viewers, I need your opinion. Where does the hatch for the avionics go? There? Maybe should I extend the cockpit one more square, another 1.5 meters? Push this out. That'll give us room for the controls, I think. The chairs and the ship controls, and then we'll have maybe 1 square of walk space, and then this hatch to the avionics bay.
Okay. Maybe that's my problem. I'm trying to spell pole wrong. As community. Oh, it's in the dashboard of the live stream is how you create the polls. There we go. That ought to bump your numbers a little bit. Yes, I can see the poll. You were able to get it.
It helps if you turn your mic on.
Yeah, you've been a little quiet, and I was
Yeah.
wondering if
No, I wasn't
something
quiet. I
happened.
was blabbing. I was going, well, what do you guys think about this? Oh, look, I don't even need this because we don't need a shaft because we're just going down half of, into the crawl space under the floor. Oh, let's talk about making the captain's ready room smaller. Yeah, it's been going on for like 10 minutes. Mm-hmm.
Dude!
This whole quiet time, I was yada 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 yakety yak. Yeah, but the last thing I said was that I need to go get a drink of water, and I'm going to leave Extreme in charge while I'm gone. So I'll be right back.
Alright. Well then, I guess it is now my job to entertain you guys. Fortunately, I cannot control what is happening on screen. I guess I could throw out some jokes if anyone wants to hear them. Although he'll probably be back in 5 seconds, so I probably won't even have time to tell the joke. Also, I'm always impressed by how long some people have their descriptions of their videos to be. Much longer than mine ever would be. And I do have another about 13 minutes or so to spend with you guys. And hopefully, by the end of the stream, Cyborg will have put some nice, big guns on this ship. Maybe they'll even, or maybe the player will even be able to shoot them as well. That'd also be really nice.
I have returned.
You have returned. All right. Well, our watcher count stayed the exact same, so.
You didn't drive anybody away, did you?
If it stayed the same, how did I drive them away? Well, yeah, I mean, come on. I was telling them what a horrible person you are, how you're such a bad game developer.
They know. Alrighty, for folks who haven't seen this yet, here's what I got.
No big guns.
No guns yet. Door's open. Don't go outside though, it's hard to breathe.
Oh, I wonder why. It's totally not because it's outer space and there's no oxygen.
No, totally not because of that.
Yeah, I mean, that has no effect on anything.
Once I put in some furniture, I'll see what we can do with this ready room. The bridge is small, but small yet spacious.
Isn't that how all bridges are supposed to be? Not really.
Not really. This is the space toilet that they never mark on the deck plans. These are the standard staterooms. This is where you get to live in a room this big. And actually, there's going to be a portion
really
of
tiny.
it. Yes. There's going to be a portion of it taken up for the bathroom, so it's going to be even less than that. It's basically enough room for your bed and a desk and a chair, and that's it. This is the smallest ship at Traveler. This is the vehicle launch bay where we fly out of this hatch with our grav car.
All right.
Here's the hatch to the turret. You gotta put a ladder there. And then we were having a discussion over on my the Traveler RPG HQ on Facebook. Like, what's up there? Is that just like a place big enough to stick my head up in there, or is there going to be a crawl space? I mean, some like machinery for the turret. Like, what's up in there? Because you don't go sit in the turret and use it as a gun. The turrets are unmanned, right? So that's supposed to be just like a manual, like maintenance hatch. so I don't know. This should stay closed. This is the workshop. On our ship, we have a workshop, and this is where we keep all the drones, and this is where the character named Ice sleeps. He has an air mattress in here. He's an add-on to the crew, so he doesn't have his own room. This is the lounge. Down here's the ship's locker. We'll have, I don't know, some shelves and maybe gun locker in there. This here is engineering. And we'll have jump drives and maneuver drives and computer panels and power plant back here. On the outside, I'm thinking fuel scoops outside here. And fuel scoops outside here. You won't be able to get to them from inside, but they'll be part of the construction, the outside visual. Here's the hatch to the cargo bay. Cargo bay is kind of biggish. Yeah. So there we have it. Pioneer class scout ship.
Interesting.
Yes.
And
if people want to run around in it and check it out right now, you can. There's a link in the description of the video. And if depending on like when you get in, you may even get into a more developed version than what I'm working on now. Like you may be from the future and get a version that has computer panels and everything put in it. So yeah, right now I'm trying to figure this out. Oh, well, maybe.
Yeah.
Let's save.
Well, that was a very, very depressing mistake.
Hmm.
So I decided to try and be nice and bring some people from my Discord server into your stream.
Mm-hmm.
So I pinged the entire Discord server, and then I forgot to drop the link for the stream. And it's just like now, 10 minutes after the ping, I'm like, oh, wait a second, I forgot to drop the link.
It's funny. Well, thanks for your efforts anyway.
My very pitiful, pathetic efforts.
Such as they are.
I was trying to figure out why the number hadn't increased.
Huh. That was worth absolutely no clout. Alrighty. Let's see.
It's Saturday. I generally don't do anything like this on Saturdays.
Gotcha.
That'll be my excuse.
Let's see the workshop. I could do the workshop. What's going on? Do you have the do you have the broom, Brandy? Because Roxy just ran in here like, oh, like she saw a broom. She's never been swatted with her broom. She's just terrified of the broom for some reason. She came that way.
Maybe she was swatted with a broom in another life.
Yeah, well, she didn't have a previous owner. They were wild mountain puppies.
Oh. Maybe they went to a person's house and the person then beat them with a broom as they ran away.
Oh yeah, that's true. I suppose the crew would appreciate a door on the restroom.
I mean, I would hope so. I would say that'd be very important.
Then I need a corner piece. I don't like that. Gotta be really careful in core, like what you're clicking on, because super easy to grab the wrong thing and distort your whole everything.
Yeah, that would be a problem.
The reason I wanted that is because the when the doors are open, they sometimes extend past the end of the frame here. So I just want to
No,
go.
that's not good.
Yep, see, sticking out a bit. So I can fix it on the master temp. Well, eventually, I got to review it because I'm not sure. Um, where the script gets the width, where or the how far it's supposed to transit the door.
Ah,
Like it opens the door way farther than it needs to be. It only needs to come to the edge of the door frame, but they got it all the way out to here, and so I think I can open it all the way without it sticking past the edges. If I could get the animation to not open the doors like past a certain point. Okay, that's not too bad. What a spacious restroom. Something weird showing through on the floor right there. What is that? Oh, that's this. Okay. Oh no, it's not. It's just a piece. That's just how the girder goes. Okay, I thought that was something poking through the wall right there.
That would not be good.
Not be good. Sticking out there too. All right. I don't know why I keep hearing a latch. Door closing latch.
I don't know.
Horseman, every time you say something that has the word ass, I have to approve it. I had to approve shiny metal ass, and I had to approve badass. I don't know why.
No, he just knows what you're going to want to have approved, so.
My channel's not set up for kids, so the majority of Traveler people are like 50-year-old dudes. So I do allow swearing on my station, so plug your ears if you hear swearing.
I'm not exactly concerned about it. Although, yeah, I'm probably the youngest person here.
Yeah, at the moment. I know, right? Sheesh, YouTube. No, it's probably because I haven't streamed anything in a long time, and I may not have the settings set up for just like, you know, general purpose or whatever. I might have to go and turn that off so that so there's no filter on the chat. Let's see. Oh yeah, did you know I could go through the ship like that, Horseman? Sometimes you just have to look at it and think. Could put that hatch like over here, corner. I could make the cockpit one square wider. Put it on the side of the captain's room. Or I could. start placing these. Are these sittable? Oh, I can make them sittable.
Yep. Well, I mean, just keep doing what you're doing. The ship is constantly looking better and better.
Mm-hmm.
I said, just keep doing what you're doing. The ship is always looking better and better.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, right. I gotta scale these chairs down, too. I gotta scale everything down. What a pain. Down to 0.8. Pay attention to it has a highlight around it. Low compared to the chair.
Well, anyway, I'm going to head on off.
All right, thanks for keeping me company.
You're welcome. Thank you for letting me yap in your stream and attempt to give you a shout out on my Discord server.
Thanks for trying.
You're welcome.
See you later.
All right, catch you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Maybe I can get away with like that. I saw FedEx showed up earlier. Do we need more screens? Like maybe caddy corner screen? I think that looks better. I don't know if these are the cockpit walls. I'm probably not going to use these. I just put them in there for blocking purposes. I'm probably going to have more wraparound. I'll have a similar thing, but the pillars here won't be so large. It'll be just like a narrow pillar, and then this will be all angled windows. I think that's my plan. Anyway. I don't know. Does that look more cockpity? I could put a pedestal here for that. Or something here. Alright. Let's see. I gotta think about what to do next. Alright, that's looking better. Okay. I think I'm going to stop the stream here and grab some lunch. And then I will be back streaming some more in a little while. Thanks for joining me, and I will catch you soon. Be back in about maybe half an hour. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining me.